How is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, and I hope I can beat the game today, but nothing is guaranteed because the game seems to be a little bit hard, which makes sense since it's in hard difficulty, but we also have trouble adapting to the way Albus controls, you know. It's not that simple to use, though at the same time he is pretty broken, but even being broken he's still in some specific situation not extremely good, right? So here, if I recall correctly, in the regular game you needed a specific glyph combination to reach the top. I don't think you will need it here though. I mean, you cannot use glyph no matter what. Wait, can I? That's the problem. I don't think I can freeze these guys. But especially not if they dodge me like that. Wait, wasn't it oh fuck. Wasn't it around here that you get to that place? I feel like it was around here that... Ah, fuck. Is that dealing with these cave trolls is... Well, with these cave trolls or with anyone here is not worth it. So, you actually cannot access it. Well, that's interesting. So maybe you need to beat all the bosses, because as it stands right now, you cannot equip glyphs. Wait, you also cannot walk here. Well, that's interesting. So I came all this way here for nothing. Nice. Yeah, there is no way to lower that right now, not even with a teleport. Okay. Well, the issue is that going back without dying is a little bit hard, but we will try. So, sounds a little bit awkward without any music whatsoever, I gotta say. Okay, that didn't go badly. So the place that you would want to go is... I'm pretty sure that on the way to the left in this library, at the end you had one of the server's glyphs, but I mean, what is it gonna be here? It cannot be a glyph, it has to be something else, right? But I can also go to the other areas and fight the bosses, because there are 3 other bosses in the castle, which are like the shadow guy, Death, and like one of like a big horse or whatever it was supposed to be. So not sure which way I will go first. I think I probably should go for the guy with the shadow first, because that's the one that at least guarantees me that I'm gonna get something out of it. Like, it's a boss fight, so even if you don't get anything progress related, you will get something. You will get experience for killing a boss. Not to mention that I also want to kill every boss. Wait, where did that one come from? Weird. The issue is that I did try to go to that area that I'm heading to right now, but I got my ass kicked very badly. And that's the reason why I didn't go there again, but it seems that it's what I need to do no matter what. Wait, oh yeah, that's obviously, since I obviously died on my way there, anything that I pick up on the way, I need to pick it up again, obviously. Alright, it's fine by me. This stupid ass Black Panther or whatever the fuck they are called. They are very hard to see when you have so many decorations, not to mention they don't leave you alone. Oof, nice, good dodge. perfect positioning. So the goals can kick your ass at any time. So here... Fuck, come on, I'm thinking. Damn it, you don't let me think. So this is the place that leads to the shadow boss area. But what is on the right side? Wasn't it a dead end on the right side? I mean, I could check considering that this is so far away from everything else. Not to mention these are... Well, the goals are annoying, but every other enemy is not really an issue. Well, yeah, these things are an issue. It's fine. Just gotta entertain them for a little bit. Okay, so this one actually leads to another area. It's not a dead end, apparently, I guess. Well, this does seem like a different area. Yeah, might be. Oh, I didn't see. Okay, the visibility in this place is not really the best, I can tell you that. Got your ass. So I didn't remember these enemies. Oh, that one is not an enemy, okay. Cool. Yeah, the goals are not worth killing. That guy appeared... Okay, yeah, you're just gonna spawn kill me, nice. Distant memory. Actually, this is a problem. Because this place... I feel like I remember this place not having a save in a very long time. And that's bad, obviously. I think I remember this place being super annoying when it came to saves. But the issue is that I need a save as soon as possible. Well, a save or a teleport, either way it's fine. Okay, Nova Skeleton is down. This guy isn't though. That's a lot of health. Well, he's dead now. Alright, so... this has to be... This is not a save. Oh, and that looks even worse. Okay. Promise I doubt that on the left there's gonna be anything useful. Well, I guess it's useful, but it's not what I was talking about when I meant useful. There could also be a save below, but it's one of those things that you cannot know. It's just not possible to know beforehand. I feel like my memory tells me there was a save below, but going back seems like a bad idea, but here it looks like an even worse idea, especially with those guys. I mean, I could also try ignoring them, but they don't seem like the type that is easy to ignore. The issue is that below you have Tin Mans. Well, you have these Nova Skeletons here, but the Nova Skeletons are not that big of a deal as long as you try avoiding them. But yeah, these Tin Men are an issue. Well, Tin Men, I guess. Not to mention they are too low, I cannot even hit them. I mean, I could teleport, but... What? Are you telling me... Hold up. Where are the Tin Man gonna get triggered here? Not yet. Okay, he gets triggered there. Like, I'm almost convinced there is a save somewhere in this area. Like, that's what my memory tells you. It tells me. And I, of course, could be wrong, but... You know, if that was a save right there, that would be very humiliating. Whoever invented contact damage, I hope they are rotting in hell. I just hit a skeleton and I fucking die. Also, how is it going, Draino? that for the most part I should try ignoring most enemies. This is gonna be an absolute pain. Though here I have to choose. I'm going down. Going here. Like that other place looked way too dangerous. Because the place that I'm going here essentially has no skeletons and not much more outside of that. Well, it has a couple of flying enemies that are very annoying, but it shouldn't be that bad. The Nova Skeletons though, I mean the issue with the Nova Skeletons is that you have to deal with them in a very close space. And then you have those guys. You don't have that much health though. The issue is how long this guy takes to jump out of shooting. I feel like that's something that I will complain until the end of time soon. Like he cannot have such bad recovery. Wow. Well, that didn't deal as much damage as expected. There is another one though. Weird ass enemies. This place is the equivalent as... Oh shit! Okay, I wasn't expecting the Nova Skeleton to shoot that far. I guess they should increase the size of the whole sprite. Oh! There was something here, wasn't it? Or maybe it was... Nah, whatever. Okay, so this is, by the way, a corridor that is the equivalent. I guess I could unlock it. Promise these guys. Those guys are a problem. There are two actually. Okay, using that attack is good enough. Yeah, then you get here. There's nothing on the other side though. Okay. So. No. Actually, he takes so long to shoot that it's not a problem whatsoever. Okay, this is the fire room that I cannot be asked to do right now. Like, my objective right now is finding a save no matter what. Everything else is irrelevant. You know? Okay, that was dangerous. Standing up to the Nova Skeleton is very dangerous. It's something that you kinda have to do. Okay, what was in here? Oh, more of these assholes. So, I don't know exactly where I got killed. So obviously I got a kill at some point here, but I'm pretty sure that by this point I was already killed. Any more? No? No? And any save? We have an upgrade, but come on dude. I'm gonna pick it up, but... like... I will need a save, like... How long do you want me to ult without one, mister? Wow, that was very close. Perfect. Kill them at the exact... Ah, fuck. Got him. Whew. I don't understand what's the fetish here for not giving me a fucking save. I mean, if you go down, it's probably the same thing, but I just want to save right now. Like, I will worry about map exploration later. You just need to give me something to save my progress. Wait, this is... no way. Are you for real? This is an empty room. I was not expecting that. I mean, it is an empty room. This asshole respawn, obviously. Well, I can teleport. Okay, so this... Okay, that is the same room. So, any saves? Please. You just gotta stand up for the Nova Skeletons. Up to, well, gotta teleport. Good enough, I guess. Team, that's crazy. I didn't remember that the castle had so little saves. Like, it actually has a severe lack of saves. Very, very messed up. So, I'm pretty sure that right there is maybe right before you fight the boss. I hope. Maybe not. We will see. Ouch. Maybe not. No, apparently not yet. And what's in here? Oh, well, okay. Sure. Good enough for me. I mean, I could uncover the other things that I didn't uncover. Just that going back is a little bit annoying. Mostly because of these annoying ass Nova Skeletons. So I'm surprised that those flying guys are so comparatively weak compared to like other enemies that in hard mode they truly kick your ass. But those guys seem like they are almost the same from their normal counterpart. Well, I'm not complaining, that's for sure. Okay. Almost hit me. So this thing here is simply the fireplace. He actually hit me once. When you're going up, I guess standing up to the Nova Skeletons is not that simple, but it's still doable. Alright, so here. I mean, at least this part is not really hard. Not really hard, but I got hit like a moron, so... I guess it's a little bit annoying, yeah. You make it here, and then you make it back. Okay. Can I make it back without dying though? That's my question. The good thing is that all of this is essentially, you know, something that at least gives me experience to level up, because I still think I'm severely under level here. Like very under level. And these ones I'm not sure how easy it's gonna be to simply ignore them. Maybe the smartest thing to do here is to kill. And again, I will get some experience out of that. Problem is that here, depending on the enemy, I'm pretty sure it's one hit away from death. What's the easiest way down? What was in here? There were the stone guys, I think. But I don't know if below is much better. Problem is these guys already appear too close. No, it's fine. It's definitely easier here. Oh, there is another one of these. I think there was another one even. No, okay, never mind, only one. So here you gotta be careful not to get a kill on the way down. But I level up, you know. As I said, it's one thing that will be useful at least in some way. Whatever, fuck you. Save down here. I wish I could remember what was the place that gave you access to like the secret areas. It was somewhere here, but probably not in this particular place, but more to the right. I personally don't remember super well. Oh, this is already the boss. It really makes me wonder if I might have missed it. I might actually have missed it somewhere in the way. Well, whatever. For now, well, this boss... He was a little bit hard in the normal game, but... Not sure here since I will be able to... fight. No, it probably will be hard. Oh, not to mention he combines attacks, huh? Wow. Yeah, the issue is that the patterns here are completely different. That's the issue. Like, the patterns are... well, faster, but also he combines attacks. This is gonna be an issue, but I mean, I need to beat this guy no matter what, you know? Unfortunately, I cannot really skip the intro. Cannot I teleport behind him, by the way? Maybe there is a hitbox. Oh, you actually cannot. Like, I'm pressing, well, now I'm dead, but before I die, it didn't let me. So I'm assuming that the way the fight works is that you have a hitbox that hits you and another hitbox that is like a collision obstacle. So you're not going anywhere. Okay, that's fine by me. Yeah, this guy will be an issue. At least my damage is very good. Okay, so there is jumping the first one and crouching the second one. Is that it's very fast. I guess it's preferable to do this rather than dodging the other shit he has. See, that's the thing, in between those attacks you cannot attack yourself because you don't have time. He does it way too fast. So you need to essentially dodge, and then once you know it's over you can attack. Wow, amazing. Thanks for getting in the way, piece of shit. God damn it. Okay. Even when I think I'm fast enough, I'm not. Okay. So when he does the double fireball attack, you have to move forward for the first one and then go backwards for the second one. I think he had another attack that he's not doing, and I don't remember which one it was. I'm pretty sure he had 3 main attacks, and he so far has done the fireballs, the regular attack, like the one with the claws, but there's one he's not doing, and I don't remember what it was. Or maybe I'm making that up, maybe he didn't have any other attack. No, I'm pretty sure he... Oh yeah, that one. He basically attacks downwards. Oh yeah, and a laser. Oof. Okay, dodging that second one seems like a problem. Okay, so for that one you have to... Well, but last time I didn't jump and I dodged it, so I don't know why that one hit me. Huh, weird. I think that you need to jump for that. But this is one of the three bosses that we're gonna have to fight. Well, aside from the final boss, of course. I'm not counting that guy, but yeah, well, we will have to fight that guy too. Okay, so for that one you're actually supposed to stay in the middle no matter what. You're not supposed to go back to the left. So ironically the laser being so fast makes it easier to dodge, since you don't have to stay in the air for so long. Did I get contact damage? Because if I got contact damage, how do you want me to dodge that? I think someone didn't think that attack through very well. I mean, where do you want me to stand? Well, not to mention that getting hit by the fire is like almost 400 points of damage for free. Just for you. Wasn't expecting it again. Oh, come on. Getting hit by so much dumb shit. That was the fire hitting me. You're getting a little bit too picky with the hitboxes, if you ask me. Also, according to the game, I reached the 2/3 of the game right now. Something tells me that, contrary to what I imagine, I'm probably not beating this today. It most likely won't happen. That's whatever. Okay, that's the... It's a very specific place that you're intended to stay on. Like, not very easy to identify at all, but it's a very specific place without a doubt. Got him. Okay. Yeah, you definitely deal a lot of damage. And that was a perfect victory as well. I think that the key is when you use that shot, you move as close as you can to him. Seems to be the right idea. Okay, you move as close, and that means that when you summon that, he gets hit like 5 times. Yeah. So I guess that explains why bosses like the old man were so hard, because they are actually changed in hard mode. They do attack faster, like they have harder attacks. The good thing is that here your damage is also extremely good. Was it here? So it wasn't here either. Like, it had to be one of these places, dude. It had to. Apparently it wasn't that place either. I think I will have to ask Kael whenever he shows up. Or maybe it was a little bit further ahead. Wait, what hit me there? I think it was the Nova Skeleton summoning something that didn't even show up on screen. Pretty messed up. That was close. Okay, maybe it will be here. There is a Fleeman. Yeah, okay, this is where it was. So this place takes to, well, to 2 secret areas, not just one. But this one has nothing actually. But the thing is that on the other side you can access 2 secret areas. Thankfully, at least they let you do the teleport. Oh, but hold up. Okay, there is a steel here. I'm surprised that it's so hidden. I mean, I was able to find it on my own, but the thing is that it's still behind a lot of layers. It's not that straightforward. Sure. Yeah, and this is where we go. So yeah, you have the large cavern, which is essentially like the nest of evil from Portrait of Ruin, and the training hall that is a platforming area. I said it yesterday, but that platforming challenge, if you do it with Shanoa, they forbid you from using Velocitus or whatever it was called, that is the wing glyph. I don't know if here they will forbid me from using the high jump or the teleport. It will make sense. I hope not, though. We will see. Yeah, okay, it was called Volaticus, not Velocitus. It is close enough. But wait, can I just teleport to the rewards with this guy? That's what I call a good service. That's pretty funny. You can just teleport to the rewards. But it might be hard actually to go up there. Oof, that was close. Well, the thing is that I guess that's part of the catch. There are no rewards. So doing this on the opposite side will probably be a bad idea. I'm probably gonna die on my way down because of these things. No rewards at all. Little bit disappointing. Well, in that case it makes no difference here if you know, go from one side or the other. Well, in the first place it doesn't make any difference if you go or not, because there is, unless there are chests in the platforming itself, like this is pointless. Like there is no reason to do this. Hey, we can try. Why did I try shooting? Like, you know very well that this is a full platforming area. Like, there are not gonna be any enemies. Or at least I don't remember there being enemies. Maybe there were. No, I think there weren't. Like, you had obstacles and, you know, shit like this, but no enemies. I mean, all of this is essentially gonna be... No, actually, there were enemies, weren't they? Here, in the next room? Yeah, these things. Well, again, it doesn't matter because differently from... Well, I guess it matters there, but since you can simply, you know, fly, it's not like you need to wait for that platform. Though, I'm very curious to see how much experience those guys give me. It could be a lot. Okay, so here is where you could decide to simply go back. Oh, this part will actually be hard to do. Yeah, because of that. I'm not sure if this is something I would like to do, actually. Okay, that works. Somehow. Okay. Oh, you were supposed to use Magnus above. Well, I mean, you're supposed to use Magnus in the entirety of this place. It's kind of like the idea of the challenge. You gotta become a movement master. Though, not really. It's like, it's not that hard to complete this with Shanoa. Well, and with this guy it should be even less hard, but the issue is that since this guy can only do high jump, it's hard to tell where you are going. Well, there doesn't seem to be any reward there, so I don't think I have any reason to do that. So let me just continue my adventures here. So I guess I could go here and go back. I mean, as I say, I would like to complete the whole map, but I think that my priority goes like this. What I first want to do is beat the game today. So to beat the game today, any extra things are not really necessary, you know. The other thing though, like the cavern, I guess that's something that I do wanna do. My priority is beating the game. After that we will see. I mean, after all, even though how like this guy being super unique to control and all of that, I don't think I prefer using him. I know it might sound like it's a minor thing, but the fact that this guy cannot... Oh wow, that's a problem. Got your ass. Oh, he's gonna throw that, yeah. So this is a dead end with a one upgrade, I guess. Well, technically, the important part of this place is the access to the 2 secret areas, I guess. Also, do I need to kill every Nova skeleton on my way down? I mean, the answer is no, but I mean, at least I get experience. Nice. See, that's why you don't leave them alive. That's precisely why not. Alright, so here should I go back to... I probably should go back to save. Assuming I don't die in the way. Though there wasn't anything... Well, you had more Nova skeletons, I guess. No, jump. Oof. They can attack from that far. So, yeah, we can save. I mean, I can still get killed by one of those guys on my way back. There is only one. If he contact damaged me there, I will be dead. Didn't happen though. Okay. So, with that, I guess we gotta go to that place that goes upwards. Don't remember. Well, that place actually leads to that other area that I accessed on the other side, like the one that had the Tin Men. It's exactly that place. So that's fine by me. That area is very annoying though. I mean, you gotta go there at some point. Oh, you also have a room here. Well done. You should stay standing there. Well, it's even worse when you use that big ball attack. You cannot teleport there. I don't know why, because isn't it supposed to be a place to teleport? Ooh, that's pretty fast. Shit. Wait, hold up. Oh, it's there. Know if I'm gonna make it back before getting crushed. Yeah, I did. Well, the problem is that that's a place that you will have to go again if you want to unlock the area in the map. Man, how many of these annoying ass Nova skeletons you're gonna find here? Also, that attack deals a lot more damage. Obviously, it deals a lot more damage, but it doesn't consistently hit them. Okay. Here only one way to go. It doesn't help that so many of these places look exactly the same. Okay, see, this one doesn't have nothing. Oh, okay, it has that. White drops that are completely worthless. It's fine. Okay, I kinda don't wanna risk it around this guy, so... Even though it can be more annoying, I think I'd rather hit them like this. Because when you're going down, hitting this guy straight up is not hard, but... When you're going up, chances of you getting hit are higher. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, one of these guys. I'm most likely dead. I can't believe I'm not dead. Though soon to be dead, because there's probably another one here. Oh no, it's the only one. Do I remember this? Well, this doesn't really matter, does it? Like, you can just teleport up there. Not to mention that if you have the wings at this point, you could just use that. Oh, another one of these guys. I'm gonna teleport. I'm not dealing with that guy. Oh, two of these guys at the same time. Oof, that was close, okay. I don't think there's gonna be any save nearby, unfortunately, so this is just looking like some good old dead. Like, I'm most likely gonna die here. And so many of these guys. Though this area in general repeats enemies a lot. That's the issue. Okay. And the issues that redoing this will be a gigantic pain in the ass, but at this rate it's the most likely scenario. Distant memory. Yeah, it's the same place I said before. The issue is, can I survive? I have my doubts. As long as I don't get crossed by a Tin Man, might be fine, but Tin Men are everywhere here. Okay, nice, a save. And that is a very generous save. Cool. Can't believe I unlocked so much area without dying. I mean, it's the first time in the run that I unlocked this specific place. They like seeing it like this, where essentially every room matters because you otherwise will get killed. It's very messed up how much they repeat enemies. So here I was extremely close to the save, just that I did not know it was going all the way back. But yeah, I was sure there was a save somewhere around there. Okay, that's a lot of damage. But at the same time, I gotta keep in mind I also have a lot of health right now. So 200 something, yes, it's obviously a lot of damage, but I can tank a couple of those. Something that, of course, at the beginning I couldn't. So the Tin Men is better to just ignore them, right? Like, there is no benefit of fighting those guys. So this, if I go here, it connects back to another area, but which one? And do I care is another question. Oh, this is, yeah, this is how I got here in the first place. Oh, and that was supposed to be a switch. Oh, that's interesting. Nice. So yeah, this connects to, but wait, why did I come here in the first place? Oh, none of these are, okay, never mind. They are, but they spawn quite late. I guess I came here from the save. That's most likely, yeah, I most likely did that. Well, there is essentially no reason to be here right now, I guess. What we can do is at least uncover the map, and then... well, that's a mimic. No thank you. A little bit of a shame because I need to go back now. It's fine, it's not like it's a hard place to traverse. Oh, the two of you are gargoyles. You're very good at dodging. Okay. So I'm gonna save back so at least it remembers the exploring. Go back assuming I'm... should teleport there. Oof, nice. The teleport is so nice when you can use it in... Ooh, that was so close. That was actually very close. And that, now that I think about it, I died here. Didn't I die precisely to that guy? When I teleported, I fell and I died. So I essentially died on the save's door. That's extremely sad. Like, very, very sad. Like, that's quite a waste of time without a doubt. Ah, fuck these guys. I think I remember those guys being essentially the worst normal enemies in the game. I don't think there was a normal enemy more annoying than those assholes. So what was on the left here? I mean, on the right there was one of those corridors, but... okay, there was an upgrade. Yeah, sure. Why not? So basically that long corridor is the continuation. So that place is where you fight against the horse. Okay, well, assuming I make it there alive. Okay, we have these little guys. Okay, at least that specific one with the orange armor, I think it's the weakest. In terms of the health he has, of course. It still deals a shit ton of damage. Oh, these guys appear here for the first time. Wait, is he stuck? Wait, there is a secret here. Oh, okay. HP? Nice. I wonder if I got this secret room last time. The problem is that I'm gonna teleport out of here. No reason to fight that guy. Shit. Oof. Okay. So those guys, well, you saw them before in that one area where you needed to go through a wall. This is where they actually appear for the first time. Like that specific variation of the lizard men, and they are extremely annoying. Well, annoying and also very high damaging as well. No worries though, they can be ignored. Oh, I can kill you from here actually. Got your ass. Is there any secret up here again? No. I'm assuming they are not gonna put the secret in the exact same place? Oh, 2 of you? 2 or 3? Oh, nice. I'm glad I went here. So this one is like, it's supposed to be an actual... Like, the whole place got like demolished there, so it blocks the... Like, it blocks the path. You can still kill them fast enough, but only at a certain distance, and assuming they already didn't aggro at you. And that combination of things doesn't happen super often, you know? Okay, what's up here? I mean, I should check here first. So this leads to another area. Well, another area. It leads somewhere. Actually, no. This one was a dead end, wasn't it? Well, this doesn't look like one. It's a teleport. Well, that's good enough for me. That actually is good enough. Also, you know, the interesting thing is that in this game, they separated teleports and saves more than in Portrait of Ruins, where pretty much every save had a teleport right next to it. The ironic thing of doing that here is that every save that you do, or rather every teleport that you do, you can teleport to the beginning of the area, and from the beginning of the area you can go into the town and save. So even though the level design here separates saves and teleports, they are functionally the same thing because of the town save. So yet again, another argument to not separate them for no reason. But yeah, I guess that the Konami guys never really got the memo. Okay, trying to... You know that this teleport is not pretty nice at all, right? Just trying to get out of here. Well, I could maybe, speaking of teleport, I could teleport to the top. Okay, hold on, let me save again. I mean, it's either that or die. Prefer saving, if you ask me. Okay. So, Dracula's castle. At least we're completing a good amount, but I think that I'm not really that worried in the completion percentage here. I'm rather more worried about how annoying it will be to fight the final boss. Because I know it will be. Like, I know it will be an actual issue, so I'm a little bit scared to when that happens. It will happen, inevitably. Nothing here, no. Another one of these guys. Well, he died quickly. You know, sometimes those chandeliers, they leave a smoke behind and they make me think that it's an actual secret wall, but no, it isn't. No, this guy's being an asshole. Oh wow, taking almost all of my health, nice. See, that's why I ignore enemies. Because taking one down can take you that long, and you end up dying anyway, so it's not a worthy trade. I mean, not in hard mode at least. It will still be my biggest complaint about hard mode. Like, enemies should deal damage accordingly. Like, you cannot have these small pieces of shit dealing this much damage. But yeah, whatever. I guess ironically, Area of Sorrow is the one that did hard mode the best. To the point that it really didn't feel like one. Okay, whatever. Already took more than half damage, pretty nice. And I don't expect there to be a save anywhere close right now, since there was a teleport super nearby. But I don't think it will happen, but would be ideal if it did. Though at the same time, the next boss should be relatively close, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, eventually the save will have to appear. Okay, this place is crawling with these guys. On the right side... Oh, I remember this place also had a shit ton of imps. Okay, thankfully there is a save. Yeah, because this place, you're not intended to like fly like this guy essentially does. You're intended to go like through these rooms to go up. Because yeah, at this point, you are not intended to have the wings, I guess. Wait, though, this place is a different one altogether, isn't it? Not sure where this one leads, actually. It's supposed to be the clock tower. I don't really remember what... Well, but yeah, this is pretty clearly the clock tower. You see clocks, you see gears, you see pendulums. Got your ass. This automaton guy has even more health than the other ones that appear earlier. Not like it matters. Okay, yeah, and this one, you're supposed to use electricity here, but this guy doesn't have electricity. So I'm afraid that this room is completely worthless. I don't even know what happens. Like, does the Mothman appears or something? Like it was in Dawn of Sorrow or what? Okay. Well, at least I'm assuming that these guys, with how annoying they normally are to defeat, they might give you a lot of experience. Or not. Okay, so this continues. I don't like not being able to know where I'm going here. Ah, that's unfortunate. I shouldn't have confronted that guy. So many of these guys. What's out time that I level up, I guess. Doesn't this also lead to another dead end? I have a feeling it does. That guy's ass. I didn't even know he was there. Like, if I knew he was there, I wouldn't have provoked him like that. At least the imps can get one-shotted super easily by the double shot, which is good. Yeah, right now I have no idea where I'm going, but something tells me this is a dead end. I don't wanna fight you. He doesn't get triggered though, until I attack, I guess. Okay. So not to mention that... Ah, fuck. Did I get hit? I think I did. Oh, that sucks. Okay, time to teleport. Nice. Yeah, this place keeps looping, essentially. It's like a reverse clock tower. Instead of climbing it, we're going down. Cry in the night. If I die, I will certainly cry. It seems that you make me go through all this fucking place without a save. That is worthy of crying, yeah. Are you serious? This cannot be real. Okay. Basically, here it's a gamble. Like, what's the least annoying area here? Yeah, I guess that's pretty much just how you can expect this castle to be. Like, don't expect any... Oh, what the hell? Isn't that... No, this guy... Was this the boss? No, it wasn't, like... Or, no, it was the boss, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he's doing any of the... Well, he's dead. I don't think he was doing any of the boss attacks. Really, dude? And these guys keep getting more and more annoying. Means that I'm pretty sure this guy, even though they die that quickly, they deal a shit ton of damage. Like, you get hit by a swing of those guys and you're pretty much dead. Okay. Also, many of this in a row in the first place. Oh, and this guy... Mad Snatcher. Okay. Sure. But where are you leading me with this? Like, I don't know where I'm going. Well, finally something. Alright, so this teleport... Though, are all of the paths in that area the same? Like, in the sense that, are they all long like that? Or did I get unlucky with the longest one? Yeah, I don't really know. I'm pretty sure that around here the boss has to be, like the horse boss has to be somewhere here. Maybe it is after this. No, but every time there is a boss there is a save nearby, not a teleport. Well, I mean there could be both, but I mean I'm pretty sure the minimum requirement is a teleport. I mean a save. Contradicted myself, right? Just like that. Okay, thankfully these guys that are normally an absolute pain in the ass are super easy to deal with here. Now, these guys have a lot of health. You can see that 6 hits with 80 points. Okay, that's the boss. And that's the save. Is this a dead end though? Pretty sure this is a dead end. Just a little bit annoying. But this boss is probably gonna be even more annoying. This boss, I remember that out of all of the ones in the castle, well, except for the final boss, it was the one that took me the longest to beat. Yeah, this guy was such a dipshit. I will say probably... I mean, the crab is a shitty ass boss, but in terms of actual difficulty, I think this was the hardest boss in the game. Well, the non-final boss, hardest boss in the game, I guess. You are supposed to hit him in multiple places. At least it should be easier here. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you stabbing so many times in nothing? Are you stupid? So then, I'm surprised that with all the damage I'm dealing, that thing is still not down. Okay. Yeah, we might be stuck here for a while. I fully expect that to be the case. I don't quite remember what you were intended to do, like... I remember that damaging the turrets was useful to stop getting attacked, but I don't remember exactly what effect damaging the knees had. I think it made him go down. Yeah, I think that's what you needed to do. You needed to down his knees to continue with the fight. I guess that should be the objective. At the same time, I remember that I needed to destroy the turret before that, I guess. If you keep it going... That's probably the most ridiculous example of contact damage you could probably have. Like, he was gonna stab his sword down, but since his knee got hit, instead the sword immediately went horizontal. And that killed me because essentially the sword is like it was like a lightsaber. Like, touching it will damage you. In this case, in that specific movement, it makes sense. It's just that gameplay related, it's such a shitty ass thing to do. Like, it really is. Like, that cannot be the thing, like the case, dude. The fact that that shit hits you is an outrage. It is the way it works. That's also one of the reasons for this boss being so hard. You're gonna get contact damage out the ass. So, I don't know why they make him stab the ground so many times. Like, I think that wasn't there in the... down him twice. Oh, it's because it's the two knees, I think. So now he's gonna allow me to go in between him, or maybe not. Wait, so how do you switch sides here? Because, I mean, you're supposed to go up to actually damage the boss. Oh, but I could jump there. Well, not like that, but... The point is that you could actually go there straight up. Problem is that without destroying the turrets, attacking from above is a little bit of an issue. Yeah, that will be the biggest problem. But essentially, nothing down there damages the boss. Like, the actual place that damages him is the eye in his head. I don't know if I can go there straight up. I need you to stab. That's not a stab. Yeah, that's that one. I guess I cannot really go to the other side unless I teleport. And the thing is that, as you can see, you get contact damage in absolutely everything. I mean, I could teleport behind him. I still think that I have to deal with the turrets, though. Well, maybe that's what I could do, but I just want to see what I am capable of doing and what not. Okay, so... the problem is that, yeah, the contact damage is absolutely rampant here. And yeah, here... Well, aside from all the contact damage and all the attacks he could have, the turrets are gonna start shooting at you. So yeah, downing the turrets is mandatory, but the issue is that afterwards I don't really have a plan to go to the other side without taking damage, because apparently even teleporting in the middle of his attacks here hits me regardless. Not sure why though. Okay. That works actually. well, you still need to be extremely careful though. Oh, he downs that tail so fast now in hard mode. Well, not to mention that kick. Obviously he does everything extremely fast, so... Hey, good luck not getting your ass kicked. Oh, but for that one you could simply crouch, I think. Guess I should be more worried about the tail. But I also should be worried about not getting caught in the air with that kick. Still probably gonna be a pain in the ass though. Because downing the turrets takes a while. Once you're up there, since he does every attack faster, it's gonna be a disaster. Without a doubt. I guess if you are good enough at aiming at the actual eye that he has for like his actual weak point, you probably don't need to even down the turrets. Like, you can probably get away with murder. Yeah, it's easier said than done. Okay, you got the turret. I could go to the other side, assuming he lets me. What's that? Okay, go to the other side. So gotta watch out for the kick and the tail. Well, and obviously the turret. Yeah, this one, since it shoots faster, I'm not really sure what will be the right strat to dodge. Doesn't seem very obvious. Oof, that was close. Okay, you got the turret. So here I should actually go up, but... I promise that this is gonna be a disaster. Like, even when you're up here, dealing with him is super annoying. Okay. Yeah, especially when he attacks with the tail, because for everything else you can just stay like far from him to the left and it's not gonna hit you. The tail will most likely hit you. Yeah. Yeah, the tail attack is the worst thing, and unfortunately you cannot down the tail. This is gonna be so annoying. I dealt a lot of damage there, but it wasn't enough. But yeah, it's clear that with the turrets alive you cannot beat him there. If I already took that long there and he didn't die, it's gonna take a lot longer. With the... well, not gonna take a lot longer, like I'm just gonna die against the turrets. So, cannot I just simply stay close to him when he does the stabs? Well, probably not. Well, that's not gonna be enough already, so... I guess might as well... yeah, die. Didn't want to die like that, but I guess I will. We're gonna be stuck here for a very long time. So here, so essentially when he does this stab attack, he cannot move the sword forward, but he can move it backward. So you cannot be close to him when he does that. Well, that's very annoying. Essentially here there is no quick way to win. Like, seems that it's gonna be losing no matter what. Like, you gotta either wait or get hit. Very annoying all around. I guess to be safe there, you might as well jump high. You're gonna miss out on some damage, but I think that that's probably preferable. Okay. Got it. The best way to hit him, like to hit the turret when you are not up there, is by using the double attack, not the big ball. The big ball is kind of like a waste of time. Well, here is where you want to use the big ball. Okay. Got him. No, he tried to attack with the tail down there. What the hell? I didn't remember that attack. So he has 4 different attacks here. It's very annoying. Okay, that attack... Oh, nice, and then you should get contact damage further down there. Damn, that's crazy, dude. Crazy that this boss is allowed to do all that horse shit. As if the normal mode wasn't annoying enough, you also make him faster now. Also, how is it going, Kyle? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm against this piece of trash right now. So... seems that we're gonna be here for a while. Whatever. It is what it is. It truly is the way it is. Yeah, this guy is an absolute dipshit. Damn, nice displacing that you did there. Pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to do anything there, but since I already got hit so early, I didn't think that continuing the fight normally made any sense. Ah, Tim. At least... well, I was gonna say, at least on the right side after this you only have the dead boss fight and the final boss. And the dead boss fight is cool, but the final boss will take so fucking long. Like, I remember that the only reason why I was able to beat it with Shanoa is because of the wing glyph. And even though this guy can also kinda fly, it's not the exact same type of flight. Like, my whole strategy against that guy fully depended on that flight and also the light balls from one of the glyphs. Like, I had the perfect strategy against the final boss with Shanoa. With this guy, well, I could have it too. The one with Shanoa works so extremely well. Like, it was truly a work of wonder. Ooh, I almost got hit on my way down. Okay. Yeah, that's the issue and the reason why I don't want to be close to him there, but if I'm at the other side, I jump. Like, I run the risk of getting hit by the other two attacks instead. Though maybe precisely by being close to him is that I can... No, never mind. He does the tail attack when he feels like. And the tail attack, I have no clue how to dodge it. I think it's supposed to be by jumping on the rightmost side, but I'm pretty sure that if you try to go to the rightmost side, you get contact damage anyway, so... Should I just teleport out? I mean, this guy can teleport out whenever he feels like. I probably should do that. Like, if I see the tail about to attack, just teleport out as soon as you can. Probably the best idea. Problem is if he does that other attack where he fully contorts himself, like, that one seems unreactable and undodgeable. Like, I legitimately have no clue how you're supposed to deal with that shit. And I think that he had that attack in normal mode, but it wasn't that extremely fast, so it wasn't that hard to deal with, you know? We will figure it out. As always. This asshole is not gonna be an exception. Okay. At the same time, I guess another strategy, though probably a bad one, but another strategy that I could use very well is like, just don't deal with the turrets, and when they are about to shot me on the top, just... I tried to teleport and I couldn't. Actually, can I even teleport when I'm on the top? It feels like there is nowhere to teleport. Like, especially when he poses, like, the majority of the screen is covered by the tail. Maybe I should just try to dodge it, most likely by jumping. It's certainly not dodged by crouching. But at the same time, jumping up there is so dangerous. So doing the jump to avoid the second turret doesn't seem like it's a good idea if you cannot time it well, because you're gonna get hit by the tail on your way down, you know. It worked. It was a little bit unnecessary though. Surprise is not attacking with the turret even once right now. Like, he's doing every single other attack except for the turret. Okay, there it was. Eventually the turret was gonna go down, you know? Yeah, that's the worst attack you can do. Okay, here comes the tail. Okay, the problem with dodging the tail with a jump is that, yeah, you get contact damage everywhere. This is gonna be impossible, dude. This is gonna be absolutely impossible. God damn it. I guess we just gotta assume that the game will not be beaten today. It's a shame because I really wanted to play Underground 2 tomorrow, but I guess not. I guess it will have to be another day. My problem is that differently from Portrait of Ruin, I wasn't really a big fan of this game when I played it normally. It's like beating this Albus mode is not something that I care that much about. Not to mention that differently from Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow that had, you know, like each of their modes were very, you know, very original because they had additional content like the final boss fight in Dawn of Sorrow. But yeah, this one just has the exact same shit. It even has one less boss since the boss of the wall is not there. So yeah. It's like it's whatever. Okay, got your ass. Yeah, the problem is when you get here, you are bone. I don't even know how you are intended to do that. Wait. Like that, okay, sure, but that's not easy to do at all. I also don't know if spamming the regular shot is a better idea. Kinda feels like it is, because it deals a shit ton of damage. That didn't make any sense. He canceled one animation into the other, for absolutely no reason. Okay. You deal 38 points of damage per shot. Actually, yeah, it's probably more worth it to use that. I don't know though. Not to mention that by using the regular shot you cannot move as freely as by simply using that one. Are you kidding me? Yeah, let's go back up again. Yeah, surely it was gonna last a long time. Also, the turrets start shooting you very quickly there. They don't really give you that much time to enjoy. So the turrets have to go down no matter what. It also would be nice if I didn't need to see this shitty ass intro every single time. Will be cool. Yeah, I guess not. This guy... Well, that's the reason why I don't use the regular shot up here. It actually receives less... Like, the turrets receive less damage by the normal shot, but it seems like his eye receives more. Well, more. It doesn't receive more than the other attacks, but 33 seems very good. And specifically, I think that the double shot is not nearly as good as you simply do in the normal one. So yeah, I think I will attack him with the normal shot. I might regret it, but right now, at least if that helps me dodge better. I don't think it will help me dodge better though. But maybe it does. Okay. That attack is insane. Insane that it's allowed. You are such a fucking whore. That's what you are. So you can cancel that attack's animation for whatever reason. Yeah, and of course I got elbowed. Cool. Unfortunately, you cannot spam high jump while you're doing this. Even if you stop shooting, it takes so long for this guy to do anything after he stops shooting that it's not worth it. So, because I was thinking, what if I float close to his tail and, you know, shoot him from afar? But no, that doesn't work, unfortunately. At least the strategy seems to be using the regular shot for the eye. I think that DPS wise it's better. It's just hard to tell if it truly is better. Maybe yes, maybe not. Oh, he was stabbing right there. Well, essentially a lot of free damage. I guess you ideally want to teleport when he does that. Can't be asked to wait for that attack every time. Also, realize how... I guess it's because I'm constantly close to him, so he's not doing the turret attack a single time because of it. I don't know if that's a better idea or not. I guess it's whatever. Okay, I need to start identifying this shit better, but I can't. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Can't believe this boss is such a piece of shit. This boss is the perfect example why contact damage in, you know, bosses that move a lot is not a good idea. Or contact damage in general. Like, contact damage is bad. I feel like at least if you try to, I don't know, cover him with lasers or something, I don't know, you get hit simply by touching him, even though he's just wearing armor, you know. He's not even wearing spikes, just a regular armor. I guess maybe we are just allergic to steel. Okay. This I'm getting faster at doing this shit, but I don't know how to dodge the tail. If it wasn't for his stupid ass body... Oh man, I keep misinterpreting the attacks. At least they could have made the animation for the attacks less shitty, you know? Yeah, I guess not. This is just extremely annoying. Oh well. I guess at this point I already gave up on beating this game today, you know? I guess it's just not meant to happen. Now keep in mind that if instead of Albus this was Shanoa, I don't think this will be any better. This will still be fucked either way. Like, I'm talking about hard mode, obviously. Like in normal, I obviously could win with Shanoa, but in hard mode with Shanoa, I'm pretty sure this would have been harder. And I think even harder with like the final build I had at the end of the game. I think that there is no way it would have been easier. Like, no way in hell. I think I will try to stay close to the tail up there no matter what, because even if I get hit by the other attacks, I feel like... that's the worst attack, because for that one, if you're not staying on like a super specific place, you will get hit. The other problem is that I can only tank 2 attacks. The third one kills me. And the chances that I will get hit by more than 2 attacks are very high. Like, you have to stand right next to him, but next to his body, not to his tail. Well, when I say body, I mean the torso, because technically everything is the body. If you're not staying next to his torso, well, I guess to his back, to be precise. I mean, the torso is like the front, right? But yeah, if you're not close to his back, that attack, you're not dodging it, no matter what. And the thing is that you can't react to it either, so the only thing you can do is constantly being close. If you're constantly close, instead what hits you is the elbow attack or the... kill me. Just kill me. Just fucking kill me. Oh, I didn't check what level Shanoa was at the end of the game. But yeah, most likely around 40. But considering here... Actually, I don't know. Did the quest give you experience? I don't know. I don't think they did. Like, they gave you items sometimes and shit like that, but I don't think they gave you experience. The horse and filter. This boss is a piece of trash. I mean, I will say that it's not worse than the crab simply because of the place in the game it's in. The fact that it's almost at the end of the game makes sense. But obviously if we compare them in, like, without context, like, this one is a turbo piece of shit, way worse without a doubt. Like, at least it's in a fitting place, unlike the stupid ass crowd. Now, because of how messed up the animations are, that are extremely fast and essentially don't let you react, I wonder if the final boss is gonna be harder than this guy or not. Because the final boss was definitely harder with Shanoa, but like, considering how hard the horse is here, I have my doubts what's gonna be the outcome. Anything could happen. I can't believe that fucking attack, dude. Like, I want to punch whoever designed this boss fight so badly. I mean, punching is the least they deserve. So how do you dodge that attack? Can I get an explanation on how you are intended to dodge that attack? Because you want me to go to the right and jump? Well, I can't. I get contact damage by his stupid ass elbow. So, what? Where else? There is nowhere to run. On the left, you're obviously gonna get hit by the tail. You cannot crouch because the tail goes down. So what's the strat? There is no strat. The strat is get fucked, I guess. Can you crouch near the asshole? You get hit regardless. Like, if you crouch there, like that tail is essentially a sweep, you know? Like, no matter where you crouch, you're gonna get hit by the tail. Unless there is some hitbox fuckery where you can stand in one very specific place and you don't get hit. Like it happened with that shitty ass boss from Dawn of Sorrow, like the ugly demon thing. Like in that one there were some very specific places that if you stand, even though it clearly looks like you should get hit, you don't. So it's possible that the same thing applies here, but from a completely logical standpoint, you should not be able to crouch. I mean, crouching here is the equivalent of, you know, like in that, like that not monkey. What was it? Like the fire demon boss that does like a hit in the ground. It's like that guy trying to crouch there instead of jumping. Okay. So yeah, I don't know how to dodge that tail. It doesn't seem possible, honestly. I don't even know how I did it in with Shanoa. Maybe I didn't do it with Shanoa. Like maybe I should try to deal as much damage as possible, and that's the end of that. And you know what's the worst part about that attack there? You're supposed to go near him, but because he's like rising like this, he actually pushes you back. So even if you can somehow react to it, like you're fast enough to know the attack is coming, so you move to the right, you still cannot make it in time because there is like a climb that you need to do. Like this has to probably be the worst, like ignoring the crab again, it has to be the worst design boss in the game. It's what happens when you get ambitious and you try to make a gigantic boss with separate parts moving independently. You are left with an abomination. It's the same problem that of that Dawn of Sorrow boss I was talking about. Like it's basically like something that you have extremely awkward movement. And it's all because it's like a complex boss with multiple parts that work together to try to make it look like it's a single entity. The thing is that everything looks so disjointed, right, like a puppet, that it ends up becoming an absolute abomination instead. And this boss is the perfect example. You try to make the whole thing look like a horse, like a very big horse, but it's just something so unnatural. But I say a horse, I mean it is a horse, but it's not a normal horse. It's supposed to be a demon. I don't even remember what his stupid ass name is. I guess the only thing you can do is already be in the air when he does that, so that way you don't have to deal with the climb. I don't know how to deal with that. I mean, maybe you have a point, Kyle. Maybe I'm supposed to crouch, but I already tried crouching and... Well, unless it has to be like next to the tail, but I'm pretty sure that did not work. So at this point, I might as well try it. No, it doesn't work. Clearly doesn't work. But I don't know what's the idea for that. Like, I think nothing is working for that. Oh, I got hit by that, really. Any ideas? They say crouching doesn't work. And teleporting, as much as I would like to do it, this asshole occupies so much room in the... well, room, that trying to teleport out of him feels impossible without receiving contact damage. Which Dan of Sorrow boss? You know, the demon that I always complain about, the guy with the laser. That guy is like essentially the same as this thing. Like you have, well, it's a little bit less complex, but it's essentially like 3 different parts trying to work together as one. Now you have the... well, actually 4 if you count them out too. It's like it has the mouth, the 2 legs, and the... wait, did I get it? Yeah. That was contact damage, by the way. That tail that is on, like, the background, that was contact damage. Yeah, Gergold. I mean, even if you say the name, you know I won't remember it, right? Not just because it's a very shitty name, but also because I don't want to remember the name of an asshole like that, you know? Like, it doesn't deserve to occupy room in my memory. In my brain memory. It just doesn't deserve it. It's absolutely undeserved. I'm gonna try to see if the whole teleport bullshit can help me, but I kinda doubt it. I have the teleport set up there. As I say, I still cannot react. Yeah, maybe it is possible to teleport out. I have my doubts though. Not to mention he does everything so quickly, you know. It might not be that doable after all. No, we will see about it. Don't be surprised if this takes me the rest of the stream, by the way. I think that at this point I already accepted that as my fate. Yeah, man, I really wanted to beat this shit today. Well, on the right side, this is the last Metroidvania to play, so... you know, look at the right side. I like how they keep shooting my dead body in the air. That's pretty funny. Damn it. Another thing, well, see, here's the thing. I don't necessarily need to beat this guy. Like, I could go everywhere else first. The thing is that... well, it could help me, because if I level up, I will have an easier time against this douchebag piece of shit. But... I don't think the level up is gonna make a gigantic difference. Though, obviously any difference helps, but... I don't know. But it's not like getting here thanks to the teleport is gonna be an issue. Like, I should very easily be able to make it back whenever I want to. I still doubt that it's a good idea to do that. Like, I have my my very big doubts. Well, I guess I could give myself a limit of attempts like I always do, you know? Like doing 8 more attempts and otherwise I'm out. And by I'm out I mean, in this particular case, I guess going against death. I mean, that's the only other boss to fight in the castle, so... yeah, I guess. Okay. That somehow worked, but I don't think that's the intended way. Then finally, holy shit, what a piece of fucking trash. Wait, okay, you cannot get hit by the post thingy. It's simply fancy shit. Whew. That took a while. Yeah, first try. I still don't know how to dodge the tail, by the way, because yeah, that worked, but that cannot be the intended try, especially not with Shanoa. So, I don't know what we were supposed to do. All I care is that he's fucking dead. That's what I care about. What a dipshit. Okay, I'm out. But yeah, I guess I need to go against death. But it will be a problem if I get to the final boss today. Because if I get to the final boss today, I will obviously want to beat it today. And I don't know if that's something I should aim for. It's probably gonna be a very salty experience. Alright, well, first and foremost though, here. Let me save on the town. And also, you know, I wonder how many times I was so close to beating him and I didn't beat him for like 2 or 3 shots. Because I feel like the amount of damage that I dealt in that previous attempt wasn't that much bigger than most of my attempts. So I wonder really how close I constantly was and I never beat him. Because, I mean, for some reason the Castlevania games don't have health bars for anything. Well, ironically, the Metroidvanias are the ones that don't have health bars. The OG games have health bars. In fact, it's a permanent UI element. Like, it's always there even when the boss isn't there. So I don't know why the Metroidvanias didn't follow the example. Like, if you don't want to tell me the number for whatever... Well, fuck this piece of shit. Like, if you don't want to tell me the number for whatever reason, like, sure, whatever. But you could at least give me a health bar. Like, that shouldn't take you that long. Well, shouldn't take you that long, obviously. It's not hard to code a fucking health bar. But what I'm trying to say is that it shouldn't be too much to ask for, you know? Like, it shouldn't be a luxury. Yeah, here it is a luxury, I guess. Right, so unfortunately I got hit a lot on my way here. And that's bad. And not to mention that going back from this place will be an absolute pain. And there's... fuck. Yeah, that's bad no matter how you look at it. This is most likely gonna lead to another dead end. If I had to take a guess. Correct. Well, at least it's an upgrade. Nice. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. Beautiful even. Alright. That place can go suck my dick. I'm gonna go to the area with the... well, with death. Pretty much. And by death I mean the boss, not literal death. Well, I guess technically literal death. You get what I mean. How annoying can you be? At least where I'm heading there is a sail. Look at the right side. And you had to hit me at the very end. Like, you could not possibly help yourself. Alright, whatever. Let's just get out to the save. And there is a little square down there that I could uncover. I don't know what it's gonna have, but probably nothing. Well, it has something, but yeah, it's a glyph. I cannot pick it up. And get a headshot at the bitch. Alright. I guess I'm gonna save simply to not go back to that square again, but... in fact, that here shouldn't be that far, right? I feel like that should be extremely close. It is... oh, well, that might be close, the boss, but... okay, how do you do this without Magnus? Like, that seems very fucked up. Because if you do a high jump, you are gonna hit the spikes. Well, maybe teleporting, but... oh, okay, that teleport hit me, I guess. I don't know if... I think this is gonna be... isn't this simply a parallel of what was below? Like, we're gonna have that a very similar climb, so... whew. Oh, and you have to add Medusa heads to the mids. It would be easy to dodge if it wasn't for the Medusa heads. Yeah, something tells me that this clock tower will be a problem. Like, oof. That was also close. Yeah, you can expect a lot of salt. Like, I guarantee you salt. Also, this is simply a shortcut, isn't it? The problem of the shortcut here is that it's a shortcut with effectively no save. Well, you have a teleport on the other side, I guess, but... I promise all this... well, the Nova Skeletons are not the... fucking asshole. I mean, those guys are also normally not an issue. Those guys are an issue, though. No, you... okay. Now, the thing about server here, like the Cerberus, is that it's still not open. I know that I still have yet to kill Death, but shouldn't at least there be like a visual sign that it's opening? Yes, it wouldn't be opening right now. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to go to the teleport. Well, actually, do I wanna go to the teleport? I mean, I guess depends on how easily I can make it back here. Because if I can simply dash through this shit, it will be a worthy checkpoint, if you wanna call it that way. I guess it would work out. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Man, you really want to... spend the least amount of time possible in the clock tower. You don't wanna be there for long. Certainly. Okay, so from here, as long as you teleport high, you should avoid every enemy. Yeah, like even that one that almost hit me. And like by doing that, you essentially turn this into a more friendly teleport, you know. Keep in mind that if you're using a real DS, you can easily do what I'm doing, because since the only objective is moving and not attacking, you just grab the DS with one hand, the touch pen with the other one, and you just focus at aiming at the top right of the screen. But we don't have to do that. Damn, just skip. Kinda wanna discover the map though. Well, not to mention, is there... Oh, there's something on the right. Okay, that seems like it continues the path, so what's on the left? Why are you like this? I actually have no idea which one here continues the path. Well, maybe both would be possible. Is there anything down there? No. Okay, I'm picking this place, but I don't know what's the right one, what's the wrong one, what's the so-so one. I just don't know. Hit shit. Oh, this is a dead end. Oh, it's not a dead end. Well, yes, it is a dead end. Ultimately, it's a dead end. Well, that's a shame. Well, it's not a shame when your objective is uncovering the map, though. When you want to uncover the map, that's pretty cool. At least you don't have to backtrack that much. But this place... Okay, at least it doesn't have spikes on the ceiling. Oh, well, I'm gonna ignore this guy. Yeah. You throw a knee anywhere you want, I'm not gonna catch it. And another teleport, interesting. I'm very curious to see if there's gonna be a save above, but probably a bad idea without actually... Yeah, okay, there is a save. Because this is the boss fight, this is where you fight death. So, I don't remember death being hard in this game, but maybe I'm wrong. This death, by the way, should be the same one as Harmony of Despair, but it is, obviously. Okay, that doesn't deal any damage, but this one does. Wait, I can teleport out of that. Well, not if I go straight into Death's body. Right, so clearly the only damage that you can do here is with the double attack. For what I'm seeing, I think the double attack, despite the fact that it looks like it's two elements, it's essentially light. And I'm pretty sure that the other special attack is supposed to be dark. I think that's how it works, at least. Could be wrong, but it would make sense if that was the case. But at the same time, if that's the case, why does the the double attack has two colors. Like, it makes it look like one side is holy and the other one is dark, but it's not the case. Also, did this guy have a second face? Part of me says he didn't. I think that's the part of me that has very wishful thinking. Okay. As long as you teleport moderately there, it works. Also, as expected, this guy is also faster. Well, the most likely thing is that every boss in the game is faster in hard mode. It's just that it's hard to tell with the other guys because Albus obliterates them. And the reason why Albus does not obliterate these ones is because they don't stay still on the ground, so you cannot spam like the regular shots. So instead you have to like jump, dodge, and actually measure what you're doing properly, you know? Okay, we will see. A good thing about this double attack is that it has such a good range that the classic sides are not that big of a deal. They are still annoying, especially because they are way more in hard mode. But yeah, it is what it is. Well, I guess this one will take a while. I mean, at this point you cannot really predict how long something is gonna take or not, because hard mode has it completely different. Like, you're fighting against a completely different boss fight than before. Well, not to mention the damage. Like, here, anything that hits you is very damaging. In fact, here on this fight, depending on what hits me, I can either tank like 2 hits or 3 hits, not more. I cannot tank more hits than that. That's annoying. It is what it is. So this had a range limit, right? Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, that one attack he just did doesn't. I teleported into that. Also, I wonder how you're intended to dodge that without teleport. Because I think that in the previous one the idea was that you slide under it. But here you cannot really do that. Right there it's teleporting or you're the... I really wonder how you will incorporate this teleport strategy if you were playing on an actual DS. Like, you will have to have some insane movements to pull that off. You will have to have like a third hand to somehow be able to deal with both the D-pad, the face buttons, and the stylus. Also, that was the word I was looking for before. Oh, got your ass. And that took less than I was expecting. Good shit. Oh no. Well, the issue here is that the final area is remaining. And the final area, I don't remember how hard it was. It most likely will have final guards. So you don't access it from here. So you do access it from the Cerberus, but unless it's open now that I kill all the 3 bosses. Oh, nice. Are you kidding me? What an asshole. Yeah, unless it's open now that I kill the 3 bosses, I cannot imagine what I'm intended to do. Because yeah, the regular way of using the Cerberus glyph, as I say, it's not possible in this mode. So if this is not open now, it's time to panic. It is open, okay. It would be very nice if at least once each boss got killed there was something that pointed out that, you know, it was getting open. I guess that was too much work. Way too much work. Well, look, at least I gotta be glad that they actually put a condition for that to open. Because if they were truly lazy, they would have it open from the beginning and make all of the bosses optional. They could have done that if they wanted, you know? Right here, so here comes the final area. Wait, it doesn't even have a name. Okay, it's not called in any specific way. Oh, that's fucked up. Ironically, that made me not get hit by the lizard man. Is that a clock? More importantly, if it is a clock, does it tell the actual time? Well, no, it's not a clock. And if it is a clock, it got the hands taken out of it. Okay, so here it seems that the very clear strategy is avoid the lizard men as much as possible. Oh, this song. This song is a classic. Pretty cool song. Oh, you know, there was a Dracula portrait. I can't believe that. Well, this guy will go with a coke. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. We are completely surrounded by cave trolls. Well, I kind of forgot that I can freeze these guys, but I don't think that's gonna be that useful. Well, here I can go back through that show. A final night. So they don't call them final guards here, they call them final knights. Oh, you can actually deal regular damage. Well, I thought that since you had the word final, you will only receive 1 point of damage. I guess not. Well, fine. Sure. It looks like it's clapping at hyperspeed. Hello? Let me go. Okay. I'm not sure what you're saying, Kyle, but yeah. Whatever makes you feel better. Yeah, let's ignore the lizard man. Whew. You are sleeping, and why don't you go to sleep? Especially since it's nighttime, you know. You probably should go to sleep. The nighttime is made for that specifically, you know. Okay, ignore this skeleton. Okay. This is a cave troll, I can kill it easily. There is another orange shoes event. Last one took me 11 plus hours to grind it. Yeah, or you could just go to sleep, you know? Just as an idea. I think that going to sleep will be the superior choice. I hope this one isn't as shit. But I don't know anything about that game outside of the fact that it's a board game, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Oh! Okay. Free upgrades, I'll take them. Oh, this is where you get the wings. So you get them super late into the game, so the wings that I saw in that other place were not meant to be these ones. Yeah, I also remember this room. Like, I went up here specifically because I remember it. Hopefully all of these chests are upgrades. Well, it looks like that. No, unfortunately no, the ones on the left are not, because there is nothing here. And none of them were a health upgrade either. Weird considering that I got a mana upgrade below, and here I got another mana upgrade. Alright, so we are gonna unlock this door now, and we can save, I guess. Might as well, though. At the same time, this is an absolutely terrible checkpoint. But, I mean, I guess as long as you keep teleporting it, like I did last time, it's gonna be okay. Maybe not. I don't care. I'm gonna save. Yeah, theoretically it's the closest one, like the one right here. If possible, don't die in the way. Okay. Yeah, the issue is that it's certainly not closer than the actual save that is in that area. Yeah, this was probably not a good idea now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, a little bit harder, you know. Wasn't thinking very hard. You know, not a good idea at all. Let's see how far the teleport can take me, I guess. No need to use it there. There is need to use it here, and more important, well, actually in this place, yes, you normally will use it, but since these guys most likely will shower me in experience, you probably want to kill them. Not to mention they are not that hard. Just spam those skills from afar and you're okay. Okay. Teleport there. Yeah, let's ignore the cave trolls, okay? We also have a portrait of death. Surprising that the portrait of death actually comes after the portrait of Dracula. You would think it will be the opposite, but no. Apparently not. So they don't have final guards in this game. I feel like every game so far has had final guards, right? This one has the final knights instead. Okay. I love how I Google 673 minutes, 2 hours, and the Google AI tells me 11,000 kilometers. Wasn't aware there was a conversion from time to distance. Pretty cool. Well, you have the concept of light years, but that's not really time, that's just distance with a stupid ass name. You know? I hate this lizard man so fucking much, dude. What a way to ruin the entirety of the run. Well, at least I got a teleport. Yeah, let me go back and save. Well, I'm actually gonna encounter the final boss right now. You know, if I manage to beat the final boss, what if I should say fuck it to everything else? Like, what if I ignore the cavern, like all the places in the castle that I haven't explored, and the training hall? It would probably be the right idea. But I don't know, maybe the final boss, I mean, it most likely will be extremely hard. Even if it's mostly unchanged from the normal version, it will take a while. I play this with a touchscreen, I can say this guy is so overpowered with that. Well, I mean, I feel like without a touchscreen and being able to simply set this anywhere to teleport, he is very overpowered. Like, he's probably more overpowered here than with an actual DS, because in a DS, alternating between regular play and touchscreen is almost impossible. Like, you can decide to use the touchscreen exclusively, but doing the touchscreen and attacking is hard. But here you can do it with just another button, so I'm pretty sure that here it's way more overpowered than an actual DS. Oh. What if I teleport down there? Nah, you can. It is like cheating, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's more like cheating here, you know? Okay, so this whole thing was a save room, huh? So, how much am I gonna get my ass kicked here? Oh, he can only be headshotted. Well, shouldn't be a problem. And as expected, it's the attack with the holy property that deals damage. Okay, and that's what I remember. You can only get above him at a certain time, because he does that, but you can time it perfectly. Actually, hold up, I can teleport behind him instead of jumping. Just realize, I can just do that. I could do that. You can just tap anywhere and it instantly teleports, no need to invoke a cursor. Well, yeah, but like, you have to use your fingers while at the same time you're trying to hold the DS. I mean, it's possible, I'm just saying that it looks uncomfortable to me to do something like that. Here, as you can see, I can teleport behind him. So yeah, that might make this boss completely free indeed. Because the second phase also had similar shit where if you go behind him at the right time, he is free basically. At least that attack is not hard to deal with, thanks to the amount of shit I can summon. But what's important to remember is that he has three attacks, not two. One of them involves summoning that shit. I'm not sure how you're intended to react to the things going down though. Looks a little bit hard. And the fact that he can summon that, like the summon is not cosmetic and it actually has a hitbox, is a little bit messed up. Like, I feel like there are so many things in this game that have a hitbox when they shouldn't. Also, I fucked up there, let me restart real quick. Pretty funny when he just dies and just lies in the ground, you know? So with Shanoa I was level 39 when I beat that guy. So I don't know. I feel like I might be under level. But then again, as Kyle says, this guy is so broken that doesn't seem like it will matter much. Also, depending on where you teleport, you can actually make him trigger his cape. So that's actually a good thing, because if you manage to do that, you can cancel some attacks that later on are a pain in the ass to deal with. So that's not a bad thing at all. This the base damage is good, but I'm pretty sure this guy had like... Didn't this guy have 9,999 points of health? I think it was something ridiculous like that. It's just that something that never gets clarified is if he shares that health between the two phases, or if the two phases have like independent health. Does Torpor deal good damage? What the fuck is Torpor? You mean the kick? This thing? Look, the kick is the most worthless move in the whole game, so even if it deals damage, there is no reason to use it. If you mean the crystal, I mean, maybe. No, the crystal doesn't even reach the head. Right, let me reset. No, essentially the only attacks that are worth doing are the dual attack and the big ball. Everything else is a waste of time. But you know, just gotta use this too. It's the only thing that's worth it. The kick will be used to cross him up since full iframes. I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, yeah, you can cross him up, but I feel like at that point you will waste less time by teleporting, if you ask me. And I mean, you do deal damage, but I don't know. It could be worth it, I guess. I think that out of principle I'd rather not use it. Out of how much I hate that stupid ass attack, I think I rather not. Surprised that this attack you can simply dodge it by staying right next to him. A little bit weird. Yeah, unfortunately... Wow, how did I miss that? Crazy, I actually managed to miss that. Actually crazy. Well, that's fine. Right now the only problem is the insane amount of health. Well, not to mention the second phase. He also can only be headshotted in the second phase, huh? Uh-oh. Okay. I remember that for that, what I did was cancel the attack by making him attack upwards. Because, differently from the first phase, in the second phase when he attacks upwards, what he does, instead of the cape thing, is he does like some lasers from the ground, and they are easy to dodge, or at least they were easy to dodge with Shanoa. I don't know if it's gonna be easy with this guy. That's what I remember that I did with Shanoa, and it worked well. We could try that. Maybe. Perhaps. I mean, why do you have to spawn there? Yeah, filling this room with yellow Medusa heads and imps is something that I think will make a lot of people rage quit. It already seems that the Circle of the Moon boss is like a very big filter in itself. Well, not to mention the Dracula Edge bots with all the like the bottomless pit, so I don't think they will want to filter them even more, if you ask me. Okay. So he says the playtime is over. Yeah, you can do something like that to manipulate his attack. Promise, I don't remember what attack you wanted to actually make him use. Actually, probably none of them. Okay, he did a grab. I like that he heals with that, but it's not like there's any way I can survive that anyways. So yeah, I don't know what the hell you're absorbing. So how is it going, colon? Just here casually going against the final boss of this game. Nothing more, nothing less, basically. Oh, yeah, wasn't supposed to teleport there. Whatever, I didn't get hit anyways. For that second phase, I have to remember what I did with Shano. I guess with Shano I remember I did everything so easily, but you don't remember with this guy. No, I think that I'm fine. There's not gonna be any sucking here. And there's only shooting. Well, there's only shooting kinda from both sides. To shoot projectiles. He does have an attack where he absorbs shit. But yeah, I don't know. So I think that differently from Shanoa, you reach the second phase maybe faster. I'm not sure, maybe not. It kinda feels like, okay, second phase. Don't. What was that? Oh, it was. I didn't remember what attack it was. Okay. So the purple thing he does is aim, differently from the green one at the beginning where it's static, that one is aim. Okay, well, good to know. Shame that every time that I see a new attack on the second phase, it will basically be retrying the whole boss fight, you know? I guess it has to be that way. There's no other way to do it. Yeah, I still don't really remember exactly what I did with Shano. I'm very tempted to just watch the VOD. I fucked up. It's the thing, I cannot lose focus, because the moment I lose focus, I start doing shit I shouldn't. Also, I think that it's pretty clear here that if I beat this guy, anything else I'm just gonna ignore it. Like any place I might have not explored or whatever, like no thank you. Shoot him 3 times. You managed to no, I keep forgetting. Fuck. How do I keep forgetting though? It's not that hard to remember, you know? I just keep forgetting about it. Yeah, for some reason I'm completely out of focus. Maybe I should just leave this one for tomorrow and everything else too, because it feels like my focus is not here. At the same time, I don't think the boss is gonna be hard enough to warrant that many more attempts, but I'm so distracted, I guess. You're walking too close. Teleport. So if you teleport back. Okay. So each teleport can essentially be that grab. Like it could either be a grab or he could go to the center of the screen to do an attack. So if you see him teleport, go up. As simple as that. No matter what, go up after a teleport. You still have those bad shocks there, but you already forgot about them. But no, you still have them. And I don't know what to say. Those shocks always keep me speechless. They really do. It's fine, don't worry. Don't mess with that shocks. I mean it is a dad shock, yeah. But I feel like they are better dad shocks. It's fine though. You probably try to think of that yourself, so at least you get bonus points for creativity. Good shit. You Google it, really? Damn, that's pretty sad. Wouldn't you have Googled a good joke instead? Damn. Why don't you ask ChatGPT? You know what, that's what a lot of people do nowadays. Like they don't even Google. Like they will just ask an AI what they think. So why don't you ask an AI to give you a show about vampires? Maybe they will give you a worse one. It's possible. Or no, you never know. Okay, so he's gonna do this attack. That attack is not hard to deal with. Okay, jump. Stay up there. I ran out of shit. I wish I remember how to stop him from doing that attack. I have to trigger him the entire attack, but he doesn't do it if I'm behind him. I thought he did it even there. I guess not. It means that every attempt that I have to check it out, I'm gonna die. ChatGPT doesn't know how to choke, it has no feelings and doesn't know how to laugh. Well, why don't you ask it? Like, I'm almost sure that ChatGPT can give you a funnier joke than the one you just did. Even if it's still bad. Something tells me it's gonna be funnier. You could give it a try. Well, it doesn't have to be ChatGPT. You know that nowadays you have a shit ton of alternatives. Like you have Gemini, Grok. There was another one made by China. I don't remember the name. Something about blue whale or whatever. I don't remember. But yeah. The point is that you have a lot of alternatives. Why did Dracula start working on customer service? Because he was tired of people paying his support, saying his support sucked, and he wanted to prove he could handle the complaints without biting. Yeah, not much better, I guess. Could be worse. I think they are around the same level, which I mean makes sense, because at the end of the day the only thing that those shitty ass AIs do is just Google shit. Like maybe not in real time, but essentially anything they know they took it out of Google, so you know. I guess it is to be expected. Mine made sense. I mean, that one also makes sense, it's just a little bit long, I guess. So wait, the only way to make him cancel the attack is by triggering the cape? No, that cannot be the case. He had an attack where he did a pillar of fire when you were on the top, and he's not doing it now. Maybe it's because you needed the wings to trigger that, and this guy obviously doesn't have them. Hey, can you confirm, Mikhail, what was the case here? Like, was it only because... Fuck you. Was it only because of the wings that he triggered that, like, fire attack that comes from the ground? It might be. Yes, I mean, I could also trigger him to do the cape attack, but I think that's that easy to dodge. I mean, I was able to dodge it a couple times, so it seems annoying. A vampire's favorite type of dog, a bloodhound. I didn't even know the bloodhound was a type of dog, so unfortunately that choke doesn't work on me. So yeah. I would say that one is even worse. Also, what AI did you ask? Did you ask ChatGPT? Why don't you try asking Grok? For what I understand, Grok is ultra edgy. So maybe it will work. ChatGPT tends to be over verbose and spam emojis. Spam emojis, it's pretty funny. Grok can suck my cock. Well, it can do that. I'm pretty sure that Elon Musk released a version that can do that. But I mean, it can also probably tell you a joke about vampires, you know? It's multi-function. Probably do the two things at the same time. It has been a long time since I played this. All I remember is that you could cancel some attacks. Yeah, I know that is what I'm trying to do, but I think he's only doing the cape attack instead of the other one, which is annoying, I guess. Yeah, like I can cancel them by doing that, but problem is that I'm getting hit by it. And what I used before, which was like the Rising Ground Fire, was on second phase. Yes, it was. I'm sure of that. And he's not doing it here, that's my problem. But yes, I'm sure it was in second phase. I have zero doubts about that. Well, I fucked that. I have zero doubts about that. It was on second phase and I precisely used it to cancel attacks, but yeah, apparently Albus is not triggering it. But that's a problem because that was like my only strategy, you know? Well, I could watch my VOD from 2 months ago and see. It most likely was because I fly, but maybe it's also because I was in front of him instead of behind. It could be that too. Maybe it's only when high and on the edges. You know, I have a feeling that it might be... Oh, fuck, you sack of fucking shit. Alright, look, I'm gonna do this. It's most likely what you mean, like he only does it when he detects Volaticus, which essentially means that I cannot trigger it with this guy. So what I'm gonna try is trying to do it in front of him, far from him, like not right above, because if I'm right above, what's gonna happen is he's gonna just do the cape attack, right? So the idea is I'm gonna do it in front, far from him, on the top, and if that doesn't trigger the pillar, I'm leaving this shit for tomorrow, essentially. Because if I cannot win with the pillar strategies, it's gonna take a very long time. Well, maybe I just need to figure out another strategy that won't take me that long to figure out. But the problem is that every time that you want to figure out a strategy, you have to go through the first phase every time, and that's annoying. Well, not just annoying, but obviously it also takes time, as you would expect, you know. That's kind of like the issue here. I fucked up again. Didn't mean to do that, but it works. Sure. I like when things accidentally work. I could also leave this guy for last, like try to do the cavern and some other shit, I guess. Are you gonna start your second phase or what? You don't seem very interested. I thought I dealt enough damage right now, I guess not. What a dipshit. Okay, there you go. If only he could stay in the ground instead of being a fucking pussy. So yeah, unfortunately no, by standing up there, nothing really happens. I guess the attack with those things is not that bad. The problem is the attack with the bats. I actually have no clue how to dodge that. Like, I know that you're supposed to move from right to left. Okay. Essentially, I gotta assume that the attack with the pillars is not gonna do it. So, because of that, I guess I will have to deal with this guy tomorrow. In the meantime, I could... Well, in the meantime, I'm about to end the stream, I guess, but I could either do the cavern or... Well, the cavern I kinda doubt that I can do it today, but... I could attempt the... You know... Move towards him, crouch. Then once the wave races, move away. Yeah, I assume it was something like that. Cannot imagine the execution being super easy, I guess. So yeah, let me just save here, and I want to actually visit the cavern, because I don't remember how hard this was, since you can also avoid fighting against the enemies by just timing out whatever room you are in. Oh, that's a pretty nice way to start, though. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna get very far in the cavern, actually. Something tells me it won't be the case. Because yeah, even if I can time these guys out, these are very strong enemies. Demon Lord, a cheesy ass name. Wow, he has a shit ton of health. Yeah, the wings were essentially what made this cavern something doable. Yeah, I think maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Because I feel like this is actually gonna be harder than the final boss. Which makes sense, it's, I mean, supposed to be the post-game area pretty much. Okay, at least you can do that. But one of them. Come on, come closer. Though the Demon Lords here took a shit ton of time to go down, like this is crazy. Not to mention they kill me with contact damage. Okay, that's not gonna be contact damage. Oh, he does the attack that the old bitch has. Okay. Yeah, that's an annoying attack to deal with. I think I killed the other one, by the way. Yeah, there the only thing you can do is hope that you don't get hit, but it's extremely hard to dodge that properly. So, do you have any? No, I think that you have to do one. Wow, that's crazy. I think that you had to do like 2 floors to actually make it to the other side. Okay. Yeah, maybe trying the cavern is also not a good idea. Alright, look. Change of plans. I'm gonna try again, now with what Kyle told me about, you know, walking towards him, crouching, and then going out. If I manage to beat this guy now, which I have a lot of doubt, but if I manage to do it, that's gonna be it. Like, I think I don't care about anything else, because anything else that is gonna be remaining is gonna be so hard that it makes this one look like a joke. Well, the training hall shouldn't be an issue to fully discover. And those are the only... Well, there are actually some places here in the castle that I didn't go to. Though, isn't it only the one... like, on the library? Or is there another one? Oh, well, there's also a couple of places below the clock tower, but I mean, it's whatever. I mean, there's nothing... There is an upgrade, that's true, but it's like nothing important. Yeah, there were the Hammer Bros there. I mean, this guy can also kinda fly, it's just that spamming the high jump actually takes a lot of energy, which kinda surprises me that Shanoa was able to spam the wings so easily, right? Like, Shanoa didn't have any issues doing that, so I'm really surprised that this guy has that many issues, especially after how many upgrades I have, you know? It's like it shouldn't happen, but I guess it will happen. Should I make this my last attempt for the day? I feel like I probably should. I mean, after all... Yeah, I mean, if I do leave this one for tomorrow, I will attempt to do everything else. Don't know how it's gonna go, but you can check. Good try, bitch. Okay, what are you gonna do? Okay, so he does this one. I mean, technically, that one is not hard to dodge, but... I ran out of space to run. Okay, he doesn't try to attack me with the cape there. That's nice. Okay, bats. I don't know, dude. There is one wave where I feel like I cannot dodge what he's doing. It just doesn't seem possible. Move towards him, crouch. The problem is that as I'm moving towards him, unless I slide, doesn't seem like it works. You approach a bit too much. I don't know about that. Did I? It is doable. Well, I mean, obviously it is doable, but the question is how easily doable it is, you know? I guess that's the real question. I don't know if he has another attack outside from like the shower or well, whatever animal that's supposed to be. Like that salmon and the bats. Like another attack like that, I mean. Because yeah, he then has like the kick and the cape and all of that shit, but without counting those. Why did you have to get hit there, dude? There was zero reason for you to get hit. You're just doing to piss me off. Very not nice of you. I guess here... come on, dude, well, I'm dead. I'm so tired of everything that shouldn't have a hitbox having a hitbox. Why is this stupid ass movement something that has a hitbox? Alright, this is gonna be the last try for the day. If I don't make it here, I'll leave it for tomorrow, and then... I really wanted to play Underground 2 tomorrow. Well, I could still do it, not like I have to beat this shit, but... Since this is the last of the Metroidvanias, it's like... I wanted to get rid of it before moving on to anything else, but... Yeah. I say that this Albus mode I wasn't the biggest fan, really. But I wasn't the biggest fan of the original game either, as I say before, so it's like whatever. No, ironically, Dawn of Sorrow, which is a game that I didn't like that much, the alternate mode with Julius was pretty good. Like, actually pretty good mode. And with a lot of effort put into it as well. I think I prefer that one even over this one. Whatever. It is what it is. It's just that I'm pretty sure the second phase has the same amount of health as the first one. So if I'm already taking a long ass time here, and it's obviously against attacks that are super easy to dodge, I don't want to imagine how hard it's gonna be when I have to deal with the annoying attacks. That's also another thing that this guy takes an eternity to do for some reason. Like, the slide has so many recovery frames, it's crazy. I wasn't ready for that. And to mention that some of these don't really want to get hit. Probably should do the teleport for that attack instead of trying to dodge it normally. Doesn't seem to be worth it to dodge it normally. Okay, this shit again. The problem is that I feel that if I crouch there, I'm gonna get hit by the bats that come from the other side. Alright, give me one more try. Just one more. Promise this will be the last one. No, I know that I crouch and uncrouch, but I do that instinctively because I feel that it's not enough space to the side. Just have to believe. I mean, yes, it's just that. I mean, you gotta understand. Hitboxes in this game, when it comes to contact damage, are so fucking obnoxious that it makes me think that I will get hit even if my sprite interacts with a single pixel. So when I look at that attack, I think to myself, unless I keep going right, I will get hit. But it's because the game trained me for that. The game trained me to look at sprites and think that as soon as a pixel interacts, I get hit. Hey, apparently that's not the case for the bats, I guess. Because, I mean, otherwise, if I crouch in the place I did crouch before, I will have gotten hit. No doubt. I guess bats are different for some reason. Could be. Oh wow. No, okay. Okay, so I got hit there. So I was right that I was gonna get hit. I wasn't crying for no reason. That combination of attacks is also gonna be a problem. My last scene is that you can line yourself with the skeletons in the background. Well, that's something that the Gabby of tomorrow will deal with. Because yeah, I'm done with that for now. So I guess tomorrow, since I will have a lot of extra time, I will try to uncover the rest of the map and maybe even do the cavern and whatever, right? Yeah, I guess might as well do it just to be done with this. Anyways, thanks everyone a lot for watching. I'll be seeing you on the next stream, hopefully with the closure of this game. So have a good one and take care.